So why are they banning OnlyFans, people? Why? Why? Why is they banning OnlyFans? Nah, I tell y'all why. Because finally, I want to assume that the government and everybody else around the world have been taking notice that OnlyFans is nothing but a disease platform. That's what it is. It's a disease that people get hypnotized to. So for all you lazy people out there who are too lazy to go out there and get a real job, I guess this all coming to an end now. I guess y'all gonna have to find a different website to go to besides OnlyFans. Because I guess the government and all of them finally caught on to it on how much money these people was making. And they probably looking at it like, nah, man, nah. Because I know some OnlyFans people that made millions of dollars, and all they had to do was just post up pictures of themselves or videos of themselves. But see, now they looking at OnlyFans as a sex trafficking app, in my opinion, because they look at that place as a place of prostitution. That's what it is. Too many people up there is making themselves, especially the women's on there, that's a place for prostitutes. And they're looking at it like, wow, these prostitutes is making a whole lot of money. You know how the government feels. The government feels that they don't get their fair share in it. They're gonna be like, hey, we're just gonna ban if we don't get our cut. You know what I'm saying? But OnlyFans is just it's really not a good place to go, especially if you are someone who is selling videos and doing all that stuff on the internet. And then people, because a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people have lost their jobs because they made stupid and reckless decisions by participating on OnlyFans. And they got nobody but to blame themselves. I mean, I've seen nurses, I've seen police women's, I've seen a lot of people lose their jobs when their co-workers find out what they're doing. And y'all gotta understand something. This is a big world that we live in. Yeah, if you want to go on OnlyFans and do all that disgusting things and sell your body out to people in public, that's your choice. But just so you know, there's consequences that comes with that, because you never know that it could be one of your co-workers that could be lurking around on OnlyFans. Yeah, they could be lurking around on OnlyFans, and when they see you, they be like, hey, I know who that person is. That person works at my job. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm going to go tell my boss. We're going to get her fired. And that's what they do. They'll show their bosses. And when their bosses sees it, they be like, wow, yeah, we got to fire her. And we got to fire him, or we got to fire her. This is so unprofessional. This is unacceptable. We cannot have nobody like this work at our job. So yeah, I will call her or him to the office and let them know that today is their last day. Hey there, Brittany. Hey there, Billy. What's up there, boss? Well, I just want to let you two know that I'm going to have to let you two go. I've saw a lot of profanity on this site called OnlyFans, and we just letting you know that y'all services are no longer needed. We're fired? We're fired? Yes, you're fired. But yeah, you're fired because we can't have nobody like y'all working at our job. It's just unacceptable. We can't have nobody like this. This is bad for business. So I wish you two the best, but we're gonna have to let y'all go. We can't have people that's on OnlyFans working for us. It's not a good look for our company. So I wish you two the best and good luck. So yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. But you know what I find funny? You know what I find really funny? There was this nursing lady, right? There was a video that I saw a few years ago, and she was a nursing. She was an attractive woman. I think she was attractive. So somehow the people at the hospital that she worked for saw her video on OnlyFans, and I think she's a dyke. She's a dyke though, but she wasn't embarrassed. She was not embarrassed to do that performance on OnlyFans. But when someone pulls the phone out and records her, she says, "Don't put me on camera." But you're not embarrassed to be doing all that ridiculous performance, all that nasty stuff on OnlyFans. And that's one thing I don't get about these people. They have no shame on doing that stuff in the videos, but when someone confronts them in real life, or they pull their phone out and start recording them, they get all embarrassed and get all shame about that. And this is a big world that we live in, people. You know, even your next door neighbor might know what you do. They're not going to say nothing, but don't sit here and assume that nobody knows about OnlyFans. Don't sit here and assume and thinking that, oh, nobody at my job doesn't be on OnlyFans. Because who you know, your own co-workers could be on OnlyFans and see what you're doing up there. Yeah, they're going to try to get you fired. Especially if they don't like you. If they don't like you, that's going to give them ammunition to want to get you fired. So yes, OnlyFans needs to be banned. It definitely needs to be banned. It doesn't need to be around. Because these people make dumb decisions. They make way too much money. And some of these women becoming prostitutes. That's who ruined it. So all you lazy people that's on OnlyFans, either go find a different website that's going to provide y'all money like OnlyFans, or get y'all lazy butts up and go find a real job. Because it's time for y'all to get off your lazy butts and go put in some job application. I don't want to do that. I want to make money off of OnlyFans. That's the easiest money I ever made in my life. Too bad. Too bad. They's cracking down on you people. They see what you people are doing. There's a lot of prostitutes and a lot of disgusting things going on OnlyFans. And OnlyFans has become a cancer now. And the world sees it for what it is. Nobody really has nothing positive to say about OnlyFans. They see a bunch of lazy people on OnlyFans that's too lazy to go out and get a real job. They're too lazy to do that. They see all these prostitutes up there. Because OnlyFans does put a lot of prostitutes out of business. It makes it easier for these prostitutes. These prostitutes be like, well, I ain't got to go out in the streets and sell my body and get fucked by a real man. Oh, I can just make an OnlyFans video and sell it to them and they'll just do it. So now they're looking at it as prostitute. So yeah. OnlyFans has become a cancer now. A cancer. So I'm not feeling bad that they're shutting it down. Because it should be banned. It definitely should be banned. You know, it's not good. Now, what people choose to do with their bodies, their choice. I'm not one of these people that's saying that, oh, you're not allowed to be doing this. You're not allowed to be doing that. If you're grown, you're allowed to do what the hell you want to do. But everybody around the world feels like OnlyFans should be banned for everybody's sake. And they should have been banned OnlyFans. They should have been banned it. You know, it's not a good look for everybody, man. But I would never be on OnlyFans. I don't want to be putting myself out there in public like that because OnlyFans can have an effect on your real life. On your real life. Oh, I don't need a real life job. I can just go to OnlyFans. All right, they getting ready to ban it now. What you lazy people gonna do now? What y'all gonna do now? Anyway, that's all I want to say about it. I'm glad that they banned it. Peace.